I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. Hello collectors, and welcome to the Discount Action Figure Dude. I am your host, Christopher, and let me apologize for my voice because I think the Rona finally done got me. Now, I don't want to insult or alienate any of you anti-vaxxers out there because the Discount Action Figure Dude is all-inclusive. Just want to let you know I got all my shots and my boosters. But yesterday, started coughing, got a scratchy throat. What else could it be except Rona? What else could it be except Rona? But, you know, I'm trying to... I got a little concoction working here. My little Alka-Seltzer Plus, Emergency, some Echinacea, along with some green tea and a couple shots of Crown, and see if that can knock out the Rona. Even though Rona has already done its damage to me personally. Mind you, I never had the Rona. Never had it. I don't think. But, the Rona is responsible. The pandemic is responsible for this action figure addiction that I am suffering through at the moment. I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, I was at Fred's, the now defunct Fred's, and I'm walking up the toy aisle, and I see a Dora Milaje action figure, Marvel Legends Dora Milaje action figure. Completely unaware of such a thing even existed. Thought it was cool, cost like 20 bucks, I buy it. I display it on my desk at work, I like it. Over the next 6 or 7 months, I'll buy a few more action figures. I might have 5 of these things or so. But obviously that's not, you know, a problem. 5 action figures in 6 months. What is that? But then the pandemic hits. Then the pandemic grips the entire planet Earth, which means I am stuck at home with 2 dangerous things at my fingertips. That being 3 dangerous things. That being an internet connection, time, and disposable income. And thus began a cascade down a black hole which I have yet to emerge. I'm a spreadsheet guy. So I have Excel documents and spreadsheets and keep things in order. I know where things are. But it's probably time for a intervention. But you guys did not tune in here to hear about my inevitable end at the hands of the coronavirus. As you can see, we have Wolverines. We're in Bootleg Alley, by the way. Even though almost all of these figures are completely legitimate, except for one. You can probably guess which one that is. It is that X-Force Wolverine right there. And we are here to examine that bootleg X-Force Wolverine with what we have right here, my friends. The Mezco 112 PX Previews exclusive, completely legitimate X-Force Wolverine. Compare the two. Let's take a quick look. Compare a bootleg to something that's completely legitimate. But let's say we cut this bitch open. Oh, fuck me. And here goes Logan out of his metal coffin with all of his accessories surrounding him. As you can see, he comes with a set of hands, a katana, a stand. Of course, you know, MezKO always includes... You gotta hand it to MezKO that they always include a flight stand, too, for characters who aren't going to fly anytime soon. And, of course, his MezKO goodie bag. But let's say we take a closer look at X-Force Wolverine. So let's compare these two figures. I think it's fairly obvious which one is the legit and which one is the bootleg, with them standing next to each other. But if they weren't standing next to each other, I'm not sure it would be that obvious. I'm not sure you could walk into somebody's home and be like, oh my gosh, you got a bootleg X-Force Wolverine. So the legitimate X-Force Wolverine clearly has a much brighter costume. Everything on this legitimate figure looks better. His clothes, his outfit fits better. His boots are better aligned. Yeah, you can see the higher gloss in the costumes. But the head sculpts, not much of a difference there. Again, it looks like the legit one might be a little brighter, a little shinier. These things too are very sharp, so you might want to be careful with them. The claws, let's check out the claws on both of these. The bootleg claws are slightly warped, but then the bootleg claws, that could be my fault as opposed to just something because it's been kind of lying around for a while. The arms on the legitimate one have a higher level of detail, and again from the profile you can see that the mask has a higher level of gloss. Let's check out the stitching on the back. Not much of a difference here. Let's check out that ass. Look at not much of a difference there. Not much of a difference. I guess the stitching up high is a little better on the legit X-Force. Let's check out these boots. As we mentioned, the boots is probably where the biggest difference is, where you can see these boots are clearly much better maintained and have less gappage than the bootleg boots. And again, the outfit on the legit Wolverine clearly fits a little better, much better than the outfit on the bootleg X-Force Wolverine. All that being said about both of these Wolverines, the fact of the matter is, I still prefer this one. Mainly because I just am not a big fan of soft goods on certain figures, like Wolverines, or Spider-Man, or Deadpools. On a Superman, sure. Batman's a push. My Mezco Bishop, still probably the best figure I own. And again, soft goods on this guy is fantastic because he's just wearing clothes. We like this guy too, but I mean, this is a dope action figure. This is pretty awesome. Ultimately, we're here to talk about this guy, and of course, he's a Mezco. He looks good. His vinyl outfit probably limits his articulation a bit, as we are expect from most soft goods Mezcos. Getting his arms up. And I don't want to break this guy. And yeah, he costs less than he normally does, but he was still, relatively expensive. And again, he can only do so much as far as turns with his because of his soft goods vinyl outfit, as opposed to this guy. Again, this is a simple, this is why we because Wolverine, he's a Wolverine, and he has to be able to do Wolverine things. And I don't think soft goods Wolverines can do all the Wolverine things that a simple plastic Wolverine can't do. So, you know, I still kind of prefer, I don't kind of prefer, I actually prefer the Marvel Legends X-Force Wolverine. I certainly preferred him over the bootleg Mezco. As opposed to, and which means, and consider, I mean, these two, I mean, I think this thing costs like $18. And of course this costs, I think I told you, 45 bucks. But as far as bootlegs go, if they weren't standing side by, this is clearly superior in every possible way than the bootleg. But if they weren't standing side by side, I'm not sure, other than the person that designed the action figure themselves, would be able to tell that this was a bootleg. Nonetheless, what kind of value do we assign our MezKO 112 legit PX exclusive X-Force Wolverine? He's a nice action figure. Simply because I'm not a huge fan of soft goods on my Wolverine action figures doesn't negate the fact that he is a very nice action figure. And his price was very affordable, especially for a MezKO 112, which still makes him a pretty damn good value.